What's going on, YouTube? We are the Gentlemen. Welcome to the Gentlemen's Podcast. Daniel, Isaac,
What's up?
Alex. One thing I think that is going on in the world right now that a lot of people are interested in is dating. Like this new generation of dating. And let me tell you, man, it's fucked up. But I know you guys don't know a whole lot about that because you're married. How long you been married?
10 years.
And you?
7 going on.
Married,
7.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
married.
And you both have kids.
Yep.
And me, nada. Motorcycles, dogs,
Yeah.
toys,
House.
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun.
Do it-
Yeah.
Get out.
It's not
do whatever
all.
you want,
It's not
when
all
you
fun,
want.
but it's not all fun.
All
but
your
it's-
money.
It's
However you're
pretty.
gonna spend
It's
it.
pretty fun. Yeah. What's mine is mine, and what's theirs is mine.
Yeah.
So fill us in on some of your new dating experiences, stuff that you think that we haven't experienced. I mean, because now we know.
Well, you gotta
I know-
ask. You
I
gotta
know-
ask me
well,
specifics.
I could just tell you, like, the social media game is a lot
the social
stronger
media.
now than it was at our time.
So the social media thing can either help you or hurt you. Depends on how you look at it. Because social media, if you're just like right now, 2023, 2022, we're in like a hookup culture. Everybody just wants to hook up. Everybody just wants to, it seems like they just want to hook up and fuck. That might not be true for everybody. So the social media can really help you if you're into that, but it can also really hurt you if you want to settle down and find something serious because it's so easy as a man or a woman to just look at anything you want, talk to anybody you want. You have all these different, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all these different platforms you can message people on. You can hide all your messages. Your spouse doesn't see any of that shit. So, I mean, that, like, in your guys' aspect, that can hurt you guys too. You know?
Big time. Big time.
For you talking to other people or your wife talking to other people. But social media has made it really easy to like find people to date because 10 years ago you didn't have like I couldn't just pick up my phone and be like, hey, want to go out to dinner tonight, or just text some random girl, hey, you look good. You had to actually go out and talk to people. But that's where I use it to my advantage because I've noticed, man, there's a lot of dudes out there that have zero confidence, especially when it comes to like going up to a girl in the bar and talking to her. They're not used to that. Guys will go out of their way they'll see a pretty girl in the bar. Oh man, I'm gonna find out who she is. So they'll ask around like, oh, do you know that girl? Oh, what's her name? All that. So, and they won't even go talk to her. They'll wait till the next fucking day and they'll go find her on Facebook. And then they'll message her on Facebook and say, saw you at the bar last night. But if you have any fucking shred of confidence, all you have to do is go walk up to that girl and she's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Who's this guy? Like nobody comes up and talks to me anymore. I just get DM'd by all these fucking random dudes, And that's the funny part, man. I was talking to this girl not that long ago and she was feeling upset and she made this comment. She goes, "Yeah, every time I'm upset, I just log into Instagram and I look at all the dudes in my DMs just to get fucking straight."
Stroke her ego.
Yeah, just to get like instant validation.
Wow.
Instant validation. So social media has made things fucking really interesting, dude, for dating.
Yeah, and complicated.
Yeah.
Because I could tell you from what I see now, and I don't even have to be looking for anything. All I got to do is go on fucking Instagram or wherever, and you see women, and they show their fucking skin. They show everything. They're in bikinis. They're fucking showing off. And I could say for my time or our time, 10, 15 years ago, we didn't have all that shit.
Yeah.
They weren't showing all that shit. So you had
you have to like really look for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
now it's
just
there.
out there.
It's just out there.
So now you
become the norm.
don't even know.
Yeah.
You don't, now when we look at, I mean, for your time, when you're looking at those women, you're looking more sexually. It's all sexual.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, there are still a select few guys out there that don't like that. I think I'm one of them. Don't get me wrong, man. I love looking at half naked chicks or full naked chicks. Like, if it's a girl that I want to get any type of serious with and she's posting that shit, I just lost a whole lot of fucking respect for you. You know, like, as a woman, you should keep your fucking innocence a little bit, at least in public, you know?
Yeah.
When me and you are alone together, like, please don't be innocent.
Yeah.
Please.
I see everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't need all my friends and family and all your fucking people to see that shit.
Yeah.
Like, and if I'm gonna be your boyfriend one day, you think I really want to go to McDonald's and the fucking, like, with OnlyFans, right? Would you ever be okay with your wife having
Hell no.
OnlyFans? Would
No.
you?
Hell no.
I wouldn't either. Like, if you want to have an OnlyFans, go ahead. I'm all for it. I'm not against it, but I'm not gonna wife you up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you really think I want to go to the McDonald's drive-thru and some fucking dude is gonna be like, "Hey man, seen your wife on OnlyFans. Got to see her fucking cooter all over the fucking phone last night."
That was the first comment.
Yeah. Like, no,
Or I
thank-
paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Right.
But I'm totally not against people having an OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, surprise, surprise. Link in the description now. We're gonna leave that out.
Drop it.
I don't know if I want my family logged in. They might get curious. Yeah, man.
So what if that's the way she is her income, you know?
It's okay.
Like you said, OnlyFans or on Instagram, maybe not like full nude or anything, but like, you know,
I think that would
workout
be-
stuff.
It's like how you just said
am I
that.
against it?
I think how you just said that is just like say like a mobile stripper.
A mobile stripper, like on the
Mobile
go.
stripper. Yeah, because you don't gotta go to the strip club
Mm-hmm.
and pay to see it or touch it. Now you just, since there's OnlyFans, it's on your mobile phone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. I
I
see
get
what
what
you're
you see what I'm
saying.
saying?
I get what you're saying. Again, dude, like, I'm not against it. If a girl wants to have an
There's
OnlyFans,
nothing wrong with it.
nothing wrong with it.
But for
I'm
you
not.
for that
Right.
woman to be sacred of yours.
I will not be monogamous with her at all.
Yeah.
I'll date you. We can go out. We can have fun.
But
we can
that's-
we can go to dinner. But you will not be having my children, and I'm not putting a ring on it. But then again, like, I don't know if I'm putting a ring on anybody anytime. You know, I kind of got to the point where I don't know if I want to be in a relationship anymore. I don't think it's worth it.
until you find the one.
How do you know?
And how do you know?
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if
what
there
I'm
is.
saying.
I don't know if there is the one dog.
You don't know. We're still young. You're still younger than us, of course. We're
It's too
young,
much.
but we're not.
It's too much of a gamble nowadays, bro. Like, women aren't the same.
But that's.
I think we're coming out of a weird time because so many people have gone through divorce due to the pandemic, and it's just because that halted a routine that we're constantly in, that comfort, you know. And so when that pandemic hit, that comfort, that routine stopped, and it was a way to like kind of open your eyes and just realize, hey, what the fuck, you know, I've been in a relationship that I'm not happy with, but I've just gotten used to this routine,
You kind of
and
get
I
to the
realized that I'm not really happy. So I feel like that's why a lot of divorces has happened. And now that we're kind of like in a good place now, people are going out there and dating.
yeah.
But they don't want to fall into the same shit like, oh, I want to find another guy, settle, and you know, possibly marry this person.
You kind of
So it's all about dating. It's all about fucking around or enjoying your time. That's what I think.
I got to the point, man, that I feel like what value is a girl gonna bring to my life?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's fucked up to say, but like, I've got my finances together. I got money. I got my fucking house. I got all my cars. I got my toys. I got my pets. My shit is fucking straight. If you don't bring anything to my life, like any sort of value, all you're gonna do is bring chaos. Then what do I fucking? Because I don't need you for your money. I don't want any girl for her money. And especially if you're a single mom, which most girls my age are. Now I've got to bring on a kid and bring on that responsibility. So what does it add to my life? What positives? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So it's kind of like, why do I want to tie a girl down? Because what are you going to add for me?
But I think
I don't need you to cook for me.
Yeah.
I don't need you to clean for me. I don't need you to do my fucking laundry.
But it's not always about need. It could be yeah, you're gonna want a woman that's gonna be like that. You're not gonna get a woman and try to make her into that.
No, no,
yeah, I know, but I'm trying. But you're gonna.
But it's like I handle that all on my own. So why do I need anyone?
See, that's another thing about the generational gap, because we got women that
you got women that were taught
to cook, to clean,
to take care of their man.
To cater, all that shit.
Now all these women, all they want to do is be independent.
Yes.
Boss ass bitches, which is cool. But you're only a boss ass bitch for so long until you need the fucking oil checked on your car. Yeah. Or you need the fucking refrigerator fixed. Or you need something out of the fucking attic because it's dark and scary up there. You know?
You just gotta find a humble, down to earth woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
I think you brought up something interesting about the boss bitch thing. That's not something that you're born with, or
no, it's taught.
It's taught. You're learning it through Instagram. So then you're a woman, however you are, and then you go on your social media and you see these things, and it's like, that's fucking badass. Check her out. I want to be like that. I'm a boss bitch. But then down to your core, or you come off like, yeah, I'm a boss bitch, but to your core, you're completely different, right? So you're like, oh, I don't need no fucking man. I don't need this. I don't need that. Mm-hmm. But then down in your core, you're like, well, no, I want a man to tell me what to do, or not to tell me what to do, but protect me.
Trust me, they do want a man to tell them what to do. As much as they say they don't, they fucking do.
So you would know that. But I wouldn't know that.
To a point.
Yeah. So then, especially they're fighting themselves within.
Especially when it comes to fucking sexual, they want a man to tell them what to fucking do.
Yeah. So, but then they have their own turmoil within themselves, right? I want to come off like this badass bitch, but I also want a man to be a man towards me, to I don't want to say the wrong thing or anything, but you
can't say the wrong thing right now.
I think there's a battle within themselves, and there's a battle going on due to social media and making girls think they need to be a certain way, same way like men. Men need to be these fucking tough-ass guys and stuff like that. And if you're not that, if you don't come off that way, then you're a fucking bitch. Mm-hmm. It's either one or the other. If you're not a fucking badass motherfucker, then you're a bitch.
But how many of us are saying, I'm a badass motherfucker?
Right.
I think
boss ass dude.
I think if you need to say it, you're definitely fucking not.
You're not.
Right.
Yeah. That's exactly how I think, man. If you gotta verbalize it, you're verbalizing it. You're just like you're trying to.
You're either a fucking shark or a minnow. Yeah. And if you don't know which one you are, then you're a fucking minnow. Mm-hmm.
And a woman that is a boss, is just you can tell she's a boss by confidence.
But women
fit that her actions and stuff that she has.
Here's one thing that bothers.
You could also be humble.
Here's one thing that bothers me about dating. I'll give you a scenario. I was seeing this girl. Okay, we got serious. We started actually dating. She told me I went out to the bar too much. I said, okay, that's fair. I do go out to the bar quite a bit because I'm single. I'm hanging out with all my other single friends. I'm not going to the bar to pick up chicks. Going to have a couple of drinks and hang out with all my other single friends, and that's fucking what people do when they're single. So yeah, I said I'll cut back on going to the bar. As soon as I did, she's going to the fucking bar on nights that I'm working. Right? On nights that I can't go, she's out at the fucking bar. She texts me. Oh, hey, I'm out at the bar with my friends. Oh, hey, I'm out at this club. Oh, I'm at this place. All right, cool. So finally I told her, I said, you said I was at the bar a lot. I quit going to the bar. So then she hit me with, I'm being controlling. Cause I don't want her at the bar.
You were being controlling?
I was being controlling. Mm. And she doesn't like dudes that are controlling and telling her that she can't go out to the bar with her girlfriends and have fun. So that's fine. You could totally do that. You could totally go out to the bar with your girlfriends and have fun. Single. You're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that shit with me, dude. Yeah. You're not gonna do it. I'm a grown ass man. And I don't feel like fucking couples need to be doing that shit, dude.
A real couple really would.
How often does your wife go to the fucking bar without you?
Never.
You?
No.
How often she'll go to a winery because it's
Yeah.
something with her and her girls, but that's
Like,
about
Yeah, that's
yeah.
different.
listen,
not a
dude,
boss.
listen,
It's not that
girls
atmosphere.
girls trips are a thing. I get it because I got boys trips. I go on boys trips with my buddies to the fucking lake, or we go on bike nights and shit on our Harleys. But it's very few and far between. I'm not doing a fucking boys night every Saturday
Yeah,
night.
it's like
Mhm.
every once in a while.
Yeah. And my thing is, dude, when I'm in a relationship or when I have been in one, I don't want to go to the fucking bar alone. If I'm gonna go to the bar, I want my fucking lady with me
Yeah.
because I'm not fucking there to be with anybody else. Like, and to be honest, I don't even want to fucking go to the bar when I have a fucking lady at home because I'd rather be at home with my fucking lady. Like, we can pick up drinks and drink at the fucking house. I don't need to go hang out with all the fucking scum.
Yeah.
But women don't like being told what to do in that aspect. If I tell them, "Oh, you want to go to Vegas with all your girls and have a girls' weekend?" Single, not with me.
Mhm.
You're controlling. No, I'm fucking not. I don't need to fucking go through that shit. I've been through that shit. It's dumb. It's stupid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it really
Well,
is.
then you have trust issues. I guess I have trust issues.
Yeah,
Yeah. But then you get the other flip where if you don't say anything, you don't
You
care.
don't give a fuck.
You don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why sometimes, man, I just think it's better to stay single. You know.
I mean, it's better to stay single until that one comes along. That's just
How do you know she's the
good.
one?
You'll know once it gets to that point.
I thought I knew. I thought I knew before.
But a lot of people make that mistake because sometimes it's,
Thought I knew 3 or 4
but
times.
sometimes, like in the beginning of a relationship, it's kind of like
It's smooth. It's supposed to be smooth.
Yeah,
the
it's going to
first
be smooth.
the first year or two
Yeah.
is rainbows, butterflies, and
Yeah,
unicorns.
and it's going to
Sex 3 times a
the
day.
real shit will come out. Yeah, then real shit will come out. Then you'll be like, all right, well, this shit is done.
Yeah.
But eventually, you will get to that one person that's like, oh shit, like
The other.
it's natural.
It's like the other problem I have, man, is like I'm 28, and the girls that I'm seeing, most of them are 28 to 35. And I notice that with the girls that are 30, 32, 34, they are looking to settle down. But it's like you spent fucking a lot of years being a fucking hoe. And now you want to settle down.
You want to leave that life
And now
behind.
yeah, and now you see that I've got the fucking house and I've got all the shit and I've got my finances together, and now you want me?
Yeah, see those situations, I wouldn't even. I don't like that whole.
That's why I don't even like. I don't
I'm
even.
wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna run the streets. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, and then later on, then I'm gonna come back for you. Like
Yeah.
you're the sloppy seconds or some
Yeah, yeah.
shit. You know.
Can't turn a hoe into a housewife,
Sure can.
but you can turn a house into a whorehouse.
Can. You really can.
Oh man, that wasn't very gentlemanly.
It wasn't.
Come on, what are we doing here?
Hey,
The Gentleman's
we're the
podcast.
gentlemen.
Come on, man.
What am I? The degenerate.
Yeah.
The
I'll
gentleman and the degenerate.
Like Lady and the Tramp.
I don't know, man. What else do you guys want to know
So
about the fucking dating life?
you brought up something about like you got your shit together and all this. So what can a girl bring value to you? So if you have all your shit together, what do you expect? What kind of value would you expect her to bring?
Friendship, loyalty,
Mhm.
somebody that just truly wants to hang out with me. Not because I have nice things, not because I can take them nice places or do nice things for them. Somebody that's just genuinely interested in me and my life and thinks that I'm a total catch and wants to be around me. Doesn't matter if I take them to fucking Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles or, a fucking rooftop beach fucking restaurant, They just genuinely want to be around
They
me.
don't even care. They just go. They're just
Yeah,
like, oh, let's
yeah, they don't care if we're fucking eating top ramen at the house or if we're fucking going somewhere fancy,
yeah.
And somebody with, I don't want any drama anymore. I don't want any baggage. Like, I understand like the whole single mom thing. It is pretty hard, man. Like, to be honest, I'd rather not date a girl with kids. I'd rather have my own family. It's fucking hard, man. Like, it's a needle in a haystack nowadays. And that terrifies me more than anything. Like, I've never wanted to accidentally get a girl pregnant and then split up and do the split family thing.
Right. Yeah.
That terrifies me more than anything.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, it's just hard, man. Like, I want to start my own family. At least I did for a long time. That's all I wanted. Now I'm not so sure. You know,
That sucks.
Yeah.
it does, man, because it's a real shitty feeling not knowing. Like, I don't want to say that I'm running out of time because I don't think I am.
You got time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. In a perfect world, I would have a family, you know, in the next 7 to 10 years. You know, I want the whole fucking wife and kids and fucking wake up Christmas morning to the kids opening presents and shit. But at the same time, I don't know if that's gonna be in my cards. I don't know if I'm gonna have that.
I
Yeah.
think.
But none of us really know.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Like I said, like me and my wife, I didn't even want kids growing up. I was like, man, I don't have no kids.
Now you got like 12.
Now I got, yeah,
Got like a whole
I got
litter.
a whole fucking team.
Yeah, dude. Got a damn baseball
See,
team.
exactly.
Catchers, pitchers, everything.
Yeah.
You even got backups.
No, dude, straight. Yeah, and I didn't want any of that. Bro.
I mean, hey, man,
I got it.
I'm low key jealous of that. Don't get, you know, I'd love to fucking have that, but I just don't think it's in the cards for some people.
Well, like I said, I didn't want it, and I eventually got it.
Yeah.
I actually wanted it later on.
Yeah.
And I believe that will happen to you. Because I was in that same place. I was like, man, I've never had a kid. I don't want kids. I don't want those.
No, I've always
issues.
wanted kids, man.
I
Always.
didn't.
I fucking
That's
love,
interesting because
dude, I love
too.
kids. I tell people I don't love kids, but I fucking love kids, man. I get along with kids so good. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it, man. Like, maybe I shouldn't love kids and they'll just show up.
Nah, you can love kids. Even if it's not yours.
I mean, kids love me, man. I get along with kids. I get
Yeah.
along with kids better than I do adults.
That's
Because I'm a fucking kid.
but
I'm
that's a good thing.
a jokester, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good thing to single moms, too. They love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What
I just
about
say
you?
stay
Are you-
positive. Stuff.
It's crazy because I growing up I didn't want any kids either, but something hit me. Like one day I was just like, you know what? There's got to be more to life than this. It's almost like when I pass away, what am I gonna leave behind? What kind of legacy am I gonna?
It's not only that, man. I look back to my childhood, like doing shit with my mom and dad. You know, I did a lot more shit with my dad, but I'm not trying to say me and my mom didn't have a good relationship. We did, and we still do. But I'd love to be able to be in my dad's shoes on that one and have a little fucking mini me, whether it's a boy or a girl, but just someone to go fucking hunting with and fishing with and doing shit together, teaching them things, you know, seeing them fucking experience things for the first time and seeing the light bulb click and seeing them learn, you know? I want all that shit, but yeah. I kind of sort of had it for a while. I had a step kid for 7 or 8 years, but that didn't work out. That shit was pretty tough.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Especially after that much time.
Yeah, you get attached to the kid, and depending on the outcome of the relationship, like, are you allowed to be able to see the kid that you pretty much were like, hey, this is my kid. I don't care if.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Went from 100 to 0. Haven't talked to her since like May of last year, of 22.
And I guess that kind of trauma is the reason why you also don't want to put yourself in that situation again where
Take
you
on
know,
like another step
take
kid.
on another step kid.
Absolutely
Do that,
not.
you know, 100%. Because when you do that, you're not like, I'm halfway in, I'm halfway out.
Man,
You go 100.
when
You have to.
I got with my ex and you know she had a kid, like it did not excite me at all. It bothered me at first, you know. Dude, I was like 18 or 19 at the time. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and her kid was like a year and a half. I don't want to use any names, but fuck, man, after a couple years, that shit, I loved it. I love that kid. You know, had our issues. You know, had drama with her dad. You know, and it was definitely a learning curve for me, but it was fun, man. Teaching her things, teaching her how to ride a bike, and experiencing things with her. Um, she she respected me. You know, we didn't always get along. Like, she's a normal kid. She hated things I'd tell her to do sometimes. I hated the way she acts sometimes. You know, but we had a lot of fun, man. But when the relationship ended, it was her mom's decision to not let me be involved in her life anymore, which I don't agree with it, but I have to respect it because it's her daughter. But it's just one of those things, man, where I hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. Just got to leave it up to God. See what He wants to do with it. Maybe one day I'll be able to reconnect with her. Maybe one day I won't. At least I know I gave her a good 7 or 8 years of her life, and did right by her as best I could. But yeah, it definitely is traumatizing, I guess, to say it. If another girl comes in my life that already has a kid.
There's a part of you where you're able to see that you could be a good dad. And it is traumatizing because the next girl that comes, if she does happen to have a kid, you might be like, hey, you know what? I'm not trying to get hurt like that. So then you step back and you kind of let her do her thing, and you're just like, yeah, I'm here, but I'm not really like your dad.
Absolutely.
And that could fuck up a good opportunity of you guys being a good family.
Yeah.
So I would say that's pretty traumatizing.
Yeah, man. It's a lot to think about, man. It's a lot to deal with. I've been dealing with it now for like almost 2 years, and I don't have it figured out. But take one day at a time,
Yeah.
see what happens.
A lot of it's really out of your control.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, like, I wouldn't, I know it's traumatizing, but I wouldn't try to not beat yourself up over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, you knew you were good with it, and the kid, I'm pretty sure, still remembers you. And as the kid gets older, maybe the kid will reach out.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Like
that's
I said,
what
man,
kids do, especially with social media nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I leave that all up to the big man upstairs.
Yeah.
See what he has in store. But we're running out of time. We might have to do a part 2 on this.
Definitely.
Or we could talk about something more interesting, because my life ain't all that great. It's not all peaches.
You got a lot of
carrots.
interesting things going on in your life.
For sure. But I don't think you're the only one going through stuff. I think
No, definitely not.
women are going through some shit as well. They're probably telling themselves, hey, why is it that guys just want to fuck around and don't want to take it seriously?
Maybe we could touch back on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Let's do it again.
Yep.
All right, part 2. Catch y'all on the next one. Subscribe.